And we're back with TSPN. We have Jim McHargue with us. Hi,
Hey,
Jim.
Richard, good to see you.
And Jim is with the Amador County Public Works Department, but he handles the solid waste division of that department and of the county.
Recycling, yeah.
And you do a good job with that, Jim.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I enjoy it.
Basically, you're in charge of what, the landfill?
Well, all the solid waste and recycling programs that we do, you know, the state law requires 50% recycling of all of our waste.
Or 50% diversion.
Diversion, yeah. And then I also handle the landfill, which is all the environmental monitoring. So we've got groundwater and we've got landfill gas and all that stuff that has to be very carefully managed.
And the new laws coming out from the state, the stormwater.
Stormwater, yeah. We've got new stormwater program in response to state regulations that require us to really protect our stormwater, because anything that gets, of course, we haven't had much storms right now, you know, but when we do have rain, anything that gets into the stormwater has a potential to cause, you know, pollution to further down the stream.
And you know, it's important, but we're still in the middle of a recession. And how much does this program cost you in Amador County?
Unfortunately, it's quite a bit. We're estimating somewhere around almost $100,000 in the first 2 years, so it's really a lot more than we could handle. So what I've tried to do is have meetings with the state regulators and strike some sort of balance to say, hey, listen, we'll comply, we'll do what we need to, but you know, we can't go broke doing it.
Okay, sorry I asked the question. That could be a whole show by itself.
We could, yeah.
But now we're talking about the recycling booth at the Amador County Fair.
Used oil and filter recycling booth at the county fair. We have it every single year, and we have a very fun, popular booth. People come, I see, as a matter of fact, I've seen the same kids when they were this tall, and every year they get bigger, and now these kids are coming in with their families. So we get people that keep coming back, mostly because of this guy right here, our prized yellow bucket, and people just love these things.
Not because of this?
Well, actually, for a... See, that doubles as a very nice hat.
Stylish,
No, people like all this stuff.
But you ask people, kids or adults, to sign the recycling pledge when they come in.
We've got a 3-step process. We ask them to come in and sign a recycling pledge. They're not committing to anything. They're just saying, yeah, I'll do my best to recycle. Second step is to answer a trivia question, a fun kind of recycling question.
Let's give one question. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim, true or false? It is okay to dump your used oil in the water or trash?
Absolutely not. It's been illegal since 1976, and it's not lawful to do that. You definitely want to take your used motor oil, because of all the toxic type materials that are in it, to a recycling center.
And you know what I really like about the booth? You know, the bucket's fine. I kind of like, myself, I kind of like the rags. But what I really like, there's a schedule, a little pamphlet that tells you where you can take all of your recycled oil.
That's right.
And dump it for free. Give it to them for free. ATI, where are some of
both ATI in Sutter Hill and Pine Grove, ACES Waste Services, of course, on Buena Vista and up in Pine Grove. Then, of course, we have all the car parts stores. So we have the new AutoZone is doing oil now. O'Reilly's is doing it. Jiffy Lube is doing it. Jackson Express is doing it. Tommy's in Ione is doing it. Foothill Garage is one of our newer ones out in Plymouth.
Okay. Is there another one in Plymouth too?
We have just that one right now in Plymouth. But so we have a total of 12 recycle centers now.
So there's no reason for people to dig a hole or dump it on the ground when the environment can't take things like that. Take it to these places for free, and they have big containers where you can dump it in.
Yeah, anybody that's dumping their oil down the drain or out in the field, there's no reason for it. We have made it easy.
The pamphlet tells you about all that, plus a lot more.
A lot more. We've got the recycle guide, I think that you're talking about, the yellow one, and it's got all of our recycling programs, information on what to do with virtually anything and everything. Although I'm surprised, every once in a while somebody comes up and there's something way off the wall, and I'm like, never thought about that. Maybe we'll add it in there.
And then you got to research it or think about it.
Check it out.
The other thing is on the oil recycling, people should know this, but sometimes they don't, is you don't want to take, for those people that do their own servicing, take the oil and then dump radiator fluid or any other kind of fluid in, because then it makes it so it's not recyclable at those locations.
That's right. The one thing about these recycling centers is they really want contamination-free, and contamination means even water, rainwater, or leaves or debris or antifreeze, as you said. Any other fluid besides the motor oil is a problem. So we ask that people please don't mix it into our tanks. Give me a call at the county. Ask me. We can come up with some way to deal with it.
At what number?
At 223-6429, 223-6429. That's the number at the office.
Or they can just come by the county and talk to you. It's that easy. I mean, you're
810 Court
that
Street.
doesn't have to be by appointment in Amador County. Like
Absolutely
a lot of counties.
not. No.
Now,
no.
this is all volunteer run, as well as, I mean, you're in there
Yeah.
as a paid employee, but we have someone from the Environmental Services Joint Powers Authority from RCRC.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's county employees that are volunteering their time.
Besides that, it's all county employees, and as a matter of fact, many of the county employees bring their spouse or bring their partner or bring their kid, and sometimes they're big kids, teenagers or little kids, and they just have fun in the booth because they get to interact. I mean, it's like, you know how it is. You see people constantly, coming through and talking to them and giving them a message about recycling oil.
This booth, and it's in the big building at the Amador County Fair right up near the entrance.
That's right.
But this booth, I see, when I work in there, I see the same people every year. They come back and they're looking for items to pick up.
We have people that stand in line and they want that bucket
But it's
because
not,
they got one.
not guaranteed you're going to get the bucket, though.
You got to spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim. Well, the used oil collection centers, we talked about that. We
Yep.
talked about the recycling and
We got it all taken
and
care
the
of.
oil booth. So everybody make your way out to the Amador County Fair and see Jim or who's ever in the booth. And
That's right. Thank you.
thank you very much for being
Okay.
here. Okay, we have to go to a break, and we'll be right back.